taken back by St. Joe's. Suzanne, the nerves right now, first few minutes for these players. Just kind of enjoying the moment, but calming things down. How difficult is it right now?
Well, it's going to take a couple of minutes, but definitely stringing a couple of passes together is going to get teams settled into the game.
Little short game, little like fundamentals that you work on in pre-practice, getting loosened, warm it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
Absolutely. Pre-scanning, knowing your exit before you receive the ball, making sure you see who's around you, what support you've got as Northwestern drives here.
Sessa with the crossing ball, knocked away. It'll be a long hit. Ben Peters and Maggie Giddens are officials on the field today. Congratulations to them. Trump trying to set one through the middle of the spine. And the held whistle will continue on for St. Joe's. First teamer, so Bornstein will take the free hit. St. Joe's trying to create history today as they have worked hard all season long. This is the first time coming into the semifinals, Suzanne, that two teams from the A10 have represented.
It's so exciting for our sport, right? It's not just the ACC Big Ten show. We've seen ACC and Big Ten send multiple teams to the Final Four, but to have another conference do that this season just shows the parity and the growth of our sport.
Maddie Zimmer trying to work with that ball, contested. Erica Culp was there for that back tackle. But as the Wildcats continue on, Suzanne, your Bush's blueprints for success for NU.
Yeah, 3-second hockey, not a new concept for this team. It's their primary focus every single game, playing their brand of hockey. The Cats pride themselves in their ability to move quickly, and they know when they play their brand of hockey, they're going to get opportunities and go around. The Cats know the Hawks have the ability to put on some seriously strong tackles. They're going to have to pull around. They're going to pull early in order to go around the strong defense of the Hawks.
Some overplay pressure here are the Wildcats trying to control. The ball will go the opposite way. And as the Hawks settle in and scanning is about, some of their blueprints for success.
Yeah, red zone defense, an homage to Hannah Prince's mentor, Justine Sowery. And Justine always talks about the red zone defense and keeping the ball out of the defensive circle. The Hawks know how lethal Northwestern can be, so trying to make sure that they keep that ball on lockdown in that red zone defense is mission critical, and work the sidelines. The Hawks respect Northwestern's ability to own the middle of the field. They're going to predominantly use that sideline as their method to move that ball forward.
Lauren Hunter with a hot ball that Sessa could not handle. And going right back to Christ and the Hawks. Looks like they're trying to exploit the middle. Turnover and takeaway. Maddie Zimmer with the ball. With the shot and the goal! The Wildcats. No, it's not. It is not a goal. And look at how quickly the Hawks go, Suzanne.
Yeah, that came flying off the post. It looked like it came off the backboard. It was actually on that far post.
That was a big flurry there.
And Tracy Fuchs sitting in her lucky folding chair, put her hands up like, wait a minute.
She's looking pretty calm right now, though, after that.
A great look, though, by Maddie Zimmer, and it was all about that anticipation, right? She cut that ball off, and Maddie Zimmer is so good to run in.
Lily Santee at the stoppage of play here, Suzanne. She took a ball near the upper eye area. Seems to be okay. Very impressed with the way that St. Joe's quickly went in the opposite direction with that hit coming out. Ashley Sessa coming back. Santee trying to force the play into the middle. Trump now will go up top. Nice feed down to Zimmer. Dick McCormick was there right on Maddie Zimmer's shoulder. It will be a side in. Jordan Carr going against her former teammates today with that side in. Carr wearing number 3 in white for St. Joe's. Spent her undergraduate with the Wildcats, won a national championship trophy with them in 2021.
Yeah, and Coach Hannah Prince talks about Jordan Carr and just how extremely reliable she is. Obviously, she's battle-tested. She's been here before, brings a ton of experience. And the rest of the team is really able to lean on Jordan Carr and to teach them about the experience and bring that calm demeanor today.
St. Joe's working hard to get into the open spots ahead of the ball, but back the opposite way we go with the Wildcats. Nice interception by Chris. Unfortunately, she slipped down, Suzanne. Great lead in for Zimmer. This time it comes. Bornstein looking ahead, no options into the middle of the field. Nicely done to provide herself options to the outside, but a good cut in, and the ball turned back away. Hunter could not hold on. We're halfway through this first quarter of play. The Hawks have been unable to establish play inside the 23 meters of the Wildcats.
And I like the little lift there by Duffhouse. Looking to connect with Gorison. Does have to play it back though.
Good fight. Just a little bit too far ahead for Soule. Bornstein trying to work it in. Gets around to her forehand. Nice dribbling and a corner for the Hawks. Their first of the game. A hack called there for the corner call.
Definitely keep an eye on number 6 in white, Duffhouse. She's got a fantastic sweep.
First teamer all A10. They go side. Skubish wasn't fooled on that. And it rolls all the way out. Nicely done. Good hustle back. Here come the Hawks, and unable to control it is Gigliotti.
Duffhouse, one of the top defenders in the country. A great open field tackle there, able to come up with that turnover. Looking to connect with Gigliotti, who we've talked about already. Got the pair of goals.
Gigliotti trying to overplay a little bit. Little dance move as that ball is up to Sessa. Clout was there, gets it back. Nice defensive effort getting on that shoulder. Ball back to the Hawks in front of their crowd.
Take it up. You got this, girl. Come on, T2. Out.
Quick movement, good job by St. Joe's. A step ahead is Lily Santi now.
And you see how much St. Joe's is really utilizing this sideline too. Trying to get that ball out of the middle of the circle as quickly as possible.
Solid hands there by OBC. Getting the call after the hack on the double team. Sessa being heavily guarded by Julia Duffhouse. Duffhouse with some size on her as well to be able to reach for that ball. Cornelis working through a triple team. Obstruction. They'll have to bring that one back. Tuesday at a special time, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ESPN and the app. We'll have a exclusive reveal of the next college football playoff top 25 rankings. Reese Davis and the guys will set you up from top to bottom to talk with the coaches. Live interviews, but first, here's OBC and a goal for Northwestern. What a tip-in by Olivia, that goal, and it's 2-0 Wildcats. Take a lot, Suzanne, on that redirect either. It was just enough. Zimmer now with a goal and an assist. OBC.
Just a beautiful backhand tip there to lift that ball.
That Cole's 8th of the season. 2-0 Northwestern. See if the Hawks can respond. Bornstein, first teamer, all A-10 with a quick restart. Love the way Gigliotti kind of size up where's the defense coming around her.
When you saw her check over her shoulder before she went after that ball, so she could get a beat on exactly where the pressure was going to come from, so she could craft how she wanted to approach the circle.
Erica Kolb could not get a handle on that ball. Lead up ahead to Sessa. She can protect it. Has clout to beat inside the circle. Zimmer trying to slide it across. Broken up defensively by Duffhouse. And knocked away. It'll be a hit coming up.
Beautiful vision just to send that lead ball. Ashley Sessa with so much speed, able to get that on her backhand. Another good opportunity here for the Cats.
Wattis, number 2 in black for the Wildcats in the middle of the field. We talk about how she and Greta Hinke are kind of like the glue in the middle of the field. Member of the all-tourney team twice. Here's Maddie Zimmer. McCormick with the ball as it goes back and forth, and Brooke McCormick will have the free hit, the graduate student.
Well, going back to Wattis, you know, she got the game winner against Virginia. She's just a solid player. Again, she's not going to be Ashley Sessa. She's not going to be the flashiest player on the field. However, she plays such an integral role to the success for the Wildcats.
Ben Cole trying to control through 2 defenders.
And number 9 in black. Wattis with a great straight shot on APCs for the Cats.
They set it up for Trump, keeps it low, and low it goes for the goal. 3-0, 10th of the season for Trump.
Just beautifully executed drag flick by the sophomore.
Certainly plenty of game left as Lindley Santee is fouled on the play and will restart at the first teamer. Thoughts that Hannah Prince may have shared with her team in between quarters here.
You got to get one at a time. You can't score a 3 spot at this point, right? So you got to get one at a time. You got to take one moment at a time. This is the 3rd best offense in the country coming into this weekend. North Carolina was number 1. Northwestern was number 2. St. Joe's can put number numbers up on the board, but they have to take it minute by minute, and they got to build some passes together. Northwestern is just doing a better job anticipating and cutting off the passes between St. Joe's. They've got to be crisper. They've got to get support and numbers around the ball.
A team that averages on the season a little over 3 goals per game. It's 3rd best in the nation. That ball will remain with the Wildcats. Nice break up on the play by Gorson. Micah sends it back to go forward, and it is Hawks' ball. Duffhouse with a big smash. Unfortunately, gets caught on the sidelines, so the Wildcats will take over. Then Cole straight on, and there was a held whistle there for a second. 19.3% on the corner completion. Big swipe down low, broke it up on the play, into feet, and that'll be hit coming out. Super job by Celeste Smits.
A fantastic run. Smits super speedy, puts that initial pressure on Greta Hinke right away, able to come up with that. You see the press of St. Joe's respecting Ilsa Trump's ability to throw the ball. They're not putting a big high press on like we saw against North Carolina.
Okay, that's a nice spin move out of it by Lauren Hunter. And it's kind of interesting to see how as a held whistle here for Borenstein. Whistle off now as Sol controls. Big smashing ball across. Triple team of black there, and the ball will continue as Gorson does a nice job. Gigliotti just outside the circle. She'll have to move it back 5 though. Right into Hinke.
Yeah, and while you want to take that free hit quickly coming back into the circle and quick restart while Northwestern's defense is shifting, you got to make sure you're sending it to a white jersey. Greta Hinke, an easy tackle there right outside of the circle, comes up with that.
You know, it's almost too bad that there isn't a stat box for a player like Hinke who means so much on blocking passes, intercepting passes, because Greta certainly would fill up the stat box that way.
And that's great anticipation there by Sol Borenstein. Has a little bit of room here, being tracked by Lauren Hunter.
Oh, nice dribble in. Gets the call, working quickly. Nearly almost didn't go 5, Suzanne. She was tiptoeing that line inside the circle, taken away by Relford. Back and forth we go, held whistle, Culp walking in. Stick save by Skubish. Held whistle coming out, slipped ahead to Zimmer. Wildcats trying to get some numbers ahead. They do. Piper Boers onto her forehand. Hit going out, and a timeout called. Ben Peters called the timeout for a second, looked at Maggie Giddens, they discussed it amongst themselves, change of call on the field to a corner.
Zimmer and Trump at the top.
Trump goes low, same spot as last time. Somehow Sessa keeps it in, smashes it across. Zimmer this time! 2 for Zimmer!
A great drive here by Wattis. Get the obstruction.
Hard whistle here. And upgraded off of the elbow, Suzanne, to a corner. Set up for Lauren Wattis, the smash. Deflected and taken out quickly for the outlet. Sergorensen taken right back. Lauren Wattis trying to wheel her way in. Wrong side of the stick. Here's Trump now. Slides it. And boy, she tried to deke it like she was going to Sessa on the side. And Elsa Trump with her second of the day. 5-0 Wildcats.
Tracy Fuchs just flashing a handful. She's got a handful of goals.
Manu unable to control that ball as it goes back to Northwestern now, and Trump being followed tightly by Lily Santi, forced back to the opposite side. Wattis straight up to Sessa. Broken up slightly on the play by Kate Christ. A green card being distributed. Lauren Wattis will step off here for 2 minutes on the green card. So a player up. Just under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter of play for the Hawks. See if they can use that extra player on the field to their advantage. Unfortunately, after turnover there.
We saw the crisp connections that St. Joe's passed with against North Carolina, just not the same level today.
Ben Cole tracking it down, keeps it in. Trying to create some havoc in the circle. This one comes all the way out. Ball back to the Hawks, trying to work quickly here. Off of the quick restart. Duffhouse with Cornelis on her. Poked away. Northwestern does a great job tackling back, just at least slowing things down. They get their defense set up.
Yeah, they really do a great job of, again, slowing down the play, as you mentioned, keeping the play in front of them. You saw Cornelius with the great pressure there.
Culp trying to break up Ashley Sessa from just cradling the ball in the corner. Sessa, another player who's trying to come away with a championship with 2 different squads. Good ball to the outside. Through pass ahead. And good numbers around the ball by the Hawks as Lily Santee comes back. They'll try to get some numbers upfield. But we are back to even strength now with under 3 minutes to go as Wattis comes back onto the field. Don't go too far away on the half. Suzanne and I will take a look at the first 2 quarter highlights as well as provide you some of our superlatives on this great season of hockey. Gigliotti trying to move quick. Can't falter for that.
Yeah, it was a tough decision, Leah, trying to pare down. There were so many great players that could have made the list.
We're going to come up with an entire 2 squads for sure. Gigliotti with the passing ball across. Wrong side of the stick as the clock continues to run.
It was a great cut, though, by Erica Culp. A good crossing ball. Try and get the ball in the circle. A good cut there by Culp.
A friendly bounce, but unable to keep it in is Olivia Betcole. Back to the Hawks, moving quickly. Nicely done by Gorison.
You're better than her, Sol. Go! Go!
Tracking down balls is something that the Wildcats have done very well in this first 2 quarters of play as Salamanca raced that one down, but the Hawks coming back. Caitlin Coco gets it up to midfield. Plenty of time here. If the Hawks can run quickly, try to get something into the circle, see if they can get this clock stopped for a potential corner opportunity. It looks like they will not, Suzanne. 2 quarters away from crowd.